that. And the red line. I think that Romania and Bulgaria is actually under Austrian control. I think. Not 100% sure. Time to check. Romania is indeed under Austrian control. Bulgaria, however, is not. Oh, your line stopped there anyway.
Ready.
Do it like that.
Ready.
Come on, there you go. So they should be in their positions pretty soon. Planning preparation has begun. You still have a fair amount of planning preparation. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. Alright. We are virtually in position again. You know what I haven't done? Air forces. This is where things are going to get rather messy. Let's keep you guys in the Netherlands. Two Sicilies has joined the Donau Ariabund. So the two Sicilies are joining the Austrians.
Ready to move. Ready to move.
You guys are very nearly ready for the off. And you're both extremely confident of success here. Which is interesting.
Listen up.
How's your
Yes,
cavalry command going? Oh, do you have it already? You have it already. Okay, good. So the next thing that I really want you to get is one of these, so you can get... Oh, no, you'd need Trickster first. Actually, you're well on the way to getting Trickster. You've almost got Ranger. That would do it.
Yes, sir. Orders.
Both of you are almost ready. The power of the bicycle divisions is truly the only force capable of beating syndicalism. The Dutch really have done alarmingly well here. They never quite took Paris, but the French aren't really garrisoning it. Though I think they are filtering in from the German front. How's Mexico? Fine. Pretty much at a stalemate at the moment. Oh, that's the Australasian Navy that's just appeared in the Caribbean. And the Sicilian Navy. Not really had a huge amount of impact yet. Though the escorts are certainly struggling down here, so we do need to get some more escort fleets going.
All in.
Right, how are we looking? I would say the majority of you are good to go. so go. Whoa dear, that's not looking too hot. Because we have just no air support over here. So I'm going to say that the Dutch front, not my problem anymore. That seems like a whole lot of French problem. Okay, we're seeing some green spots now. And as we start routing some, we'll start seeing breakthroughs appearing. But this is definitely going to be a moment of losses. Poland is strong. Poland's resisting quite well.
Taking cover.
So I think we're going to do okay in the Baltics. It's this bit that I'm not sure about, and especially when we get to like the Ukraine. I have a feeling that we'll start seeing resistances spiking. Okay, so France is now actually guarding Paris, or rather Britain is garrisoning Paris. I'm sure they're there simply as temporary caretakers. May have to do a Poland run one of these days. I did before. I don't think it ever made it to YouTube though. I don't remember it being particularly good. Maybe I need to do it again. I have actually been thinking, like, who else do I want to play as? Insul India is still on my list. Should probably do a communist Italy at one stage. Wow, 2 Sicilies are pretty much dead. Denmark. Yeah, Denmark or a Sweden or a Norway could be interesting, especially now that Sweden and Norway tend to be at odds more frequently. Denmark, less so. France and Finland have apparently made 1 million peace deals. Crikey. That's a hell of a peace deal. We must repeat this pledge 10 times. Yeah, Soviets not looking too hot. How am I doing for surpluses? We have got quite a few. So what I would like to see is another full set of 24 motorized. Oh, it's manpower that we're short on. Right. Not a huge amount I can do about that in the short term. Yeah, Switzerland does have a focus tree. Syndicalist Ukraine is good if you like heavy defense. I do like heavy defense. Actually, Syndicalist Ukraine could be really interesting, especially if we have forced the Soviets again. Oh, the Swiss go Syndicalist very frequently. Remember, the flashpoint usually between Communist France and Germany is Switzerland.
Ready, sir.
And whether they go Syndicalist or not, and whether the Commune demands the Syndicalist parts of Switzerland. Cancel that for now. I'd rather have the manpower and equipment available for the actual fight. And also to bring in more air forces if we need to. Which it does kind of look like we may need to. Ooh, Oh yeah, Poland desperately does, and so does the Baltics. Oh, the problem is I'm running out of air bases for this. Don't I have a save somewhere with Venice that's gone independent? I do. My only concern with Venice is I don't know how much they can really do. Oh, we've just retaken that. Well, we've just taken that airbase. That's good because I think I want all of you here. Actually, you know what? Everyone that's in there goes here. Everyone that's here goes here. There we go. That solved that problem. Although Bohemia could probably do with some more aerial bombardment. Probably some of these guys could do with being in Bohemia. We still have another 100 close air supports. So let's make you into a 100. Assembly line production will be done soon. And now we just need fighters up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new group, which is just going to be fighters. Wait, do I even have any spare fighters? I have no spare fighters! Marvellous! In that case, we'll just do it with close air support for now. And then let you fill up to capacity. New England still holds the record for most casualties inflicted. The Woody Guthrie music tour. With reconstruction on the way, the famed musician Woody Guthrie and his band, the Almanac Singers, have gone on a music tour. Popular with many throughout the country, Guthrie and his band play old classics such as Solitary Forever and There Is Power in a Union. They have also written many new songs such as This Land Is Your Land, Ease My Revolutionary Mind, Tear the Capitalist Down, and All You Capitalists Are Bound to Lose. Wow, sound like hits. The tour has proven to be widely popular in all venues and he and his band play at. Right, what else do we need to make? Radar, that's right. No, we need 150 for the tanks. We have 130 at the moment. Whoops. Managed to disconnect my headset there. Might be interesting to see a Russia game. Option to go either the Soviets, Republic, or Imperial. Sounds like fun. I'm kind of waiting for them to do more with Asia before doing Russia. I mean, I'm always game to play some more Wrangle. But that does need to... that needs Asia. That really does. You need 100 for the manpower laws and for the economic laws, but 150 for the companies. Okay, I'm seeing a lot more greens now, which is good. We're on the outskirts of Prague. Although that's proving to be a rather difficult assault.
Ready. Orders.
Trickster 86, Engineer 88, Ranger 92. We're getting there. We're getting closer. We're also getting quite a few veteran motorized units now in the Carter Junior Army.
Ready.
Not quite as many in Rose's, but I have a feeling that Rose had lower level troops in the first place anyway. Apparently they're going to remove the Allgemeine Ostasian Gesellschaft in the Asia rework. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I hope they replace them with something suitably epic. Okay, so Prague is now under attack by reasonable numbers of troops. There's a lot of air power in Eastern Germany at the moment. Do I want to shift some fighters over there? I'm not convinced that we do. Although we probably don't need very many. Oh, and then Heart of Iron crashes. Just dead. It can't take this much winning! This gives me an opportunity to see how the rendering is going at least. We've done about 2 or 3 videos. Currently rendering the Union of Britain campaign. Just double check the subscriber names mod still there. It is. Why is that mod not working at the moment? I don't know. Hearts of Iron will try to do anything to handicap us. They may try, but they're not going to succeed. Actually, yeah, they are. It's called bad AI. Yeah, the artwork in the loading screens is pretty amazing. Well, at least now we have 3 autosaves. I got that working. How are my system resources looking? My computer is clearly in pain. CPU is just going, ah! At least I sorted out the dust issue, so it's not overheating anymore. It's not even warm to the touch. It's quite cool. My computer has gone from being a radiator to being air conditioning. Alright, where were we? Still fiddling with the aircraft, I suspect. Yeah, we haven't set any fighters. Do we have any fighters spare? We don't. So I think right now the thing I need the most is aircraft. So I'm going to reduce the number of guns we're producing so that we can focus on the aircraft production. also means an increase in the rubber imports. At the moment, the rubber that we're not getting is being lost through interceptions. Is it bad? Of course, it doesn't show me where I'm actually losing convoys, which is infuriating, and I have actually lost about 100. Where? Please, please, tell me this information. It's vital. If anyone knows how to see where you're actually losing convoys, I would love to know that. Oh, New England fleet. Hello, Poppet. Does Canada still have Newfoundland? They do, but my convoys aren't allowed through there. So that's not stopping them, apparently. Though that might not be exports. That's exports, not imports. Which they can't touch. They can only hit the ones going in, not out. And they're all coming in through New Orleans at the moment, apparently. Shouldn't that show up as naval battles? They used to, but because it got so spammy, they turned that off effectively. So convoys that you just lose through raiding and air attacks don't show up anymore. Convoys you're sinking do, but not the ones you're losing. Instead, convoys now just show up as a efficiency. And that itself is a little hard to get sometimes. We go over here. These are the imports. See, it's not showing up. There we go. Route efficiency, 97%. Okay. It's also blue, which means not currently being raided. And it doesn't show me where on the route they're getting raided from. How's the war down here going? Come on, Mexico. I don't think Mexico really knows what Mexico is trying to do. Okay, now we can switch from Caterpillar. Although, actually, I wonder, can we kind of cheese this? Because then the L5 is going to be Caterpillar and then we switch to General Motors for the H2. I don't know if that's still going to work. But I have a feeling that is how design companies work as opposed to the old system. Well, actually, it's kind of weird because Kaiserreich had the design company system, then they changed their own, which was just a straight up modifier system, and then they've since then reverted back to design companies. So for a while, it didn't matter if you did companies retroactively. Now it does. Denied. Could efficiency be down to port sizes? No. I have enough ports where that shouldn't matter. I should just path to another port. Plus, I believe that New Orleans is level 10 anyway. That was a problem during my multiplayer game as the UK, where my port sizes on the west coast just weren't big enough to cope with all the exports, especially for oil, going to France. Then also I had France kind of sort of blockaded. Like, yellow stripes, avoid everywhere. Oh yeah, the German Socialist Republic has been spawned. Don't think they have a focus tree though, they do not. This just means that Germany is going to get even more industry. They already have 20 divisions. They got them out quickly, crikey. We have a little bit up here. retaken... Oh. That's kind of screwed up my front line with the Reds. That's irritating.
Ready, sir.
Let's try that again, shall we? 'Cause this should all just be a front line. No, that's wrong.
Keep on moving. Ready, sir. Keep on moving.
Alright, let's try that again. Okay, close enough. And the split is going to be here.
Ready to move.
We have you lot going... to there. With
Ready,
you
sir.
four.
Ready. Commands.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
Yes, sir.
Then the Reds. I'm going to be responsible for all of that. Coming through here. Then Romania. Down to Bulgaria. Go. Although actually I want your attack to go via Austria. I'd really like to take this airbase if possible. That would be nice. Meanwhile, how's the Dutch front coming? Okay, so they've retaken most of Belgium. Or Flanders, sorry. They're still working through Wallonia. Paris is now no longer under threat. Yeah, it looks like they're fine. French submarines taking one of my convoys. So apparently it's here where my convoys are being sunk. Fixed. Baratia's losing my Lend-Lease ships. Baratia fighting back? Yeah, they are. They're on the outskirts of Delhi, back on the big river. Ganges? I assume that is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a line for the northern front here.
Pushing them
So
back,
you
sir.
lot are going to be assigned to this. And it is going to be... Whoa, no, don't do that.